Loving you means I have done the best thing my heart has ever dared to do. Out of all the choices this life could offer me, out of all the roads that stretched before my uncertain feet, out of all the faces that passed like seasons, through the open windows of my days, it was you, and I never regret loving you. Not for a second, not in the quiet hours of doubt, not in the storms that tried to shake us, not in the distance, not in the silence, not even in the tears that sometimes fell like rain from eyes that missed you too much. Loving you is the bravest decision my soul ever made. Before you, love was just a word that poets carried in fragile ink, a melody sung by dreamers who believed in forever. I listened, but I did not understand. I watched the world fall in and out of love, like tides that could not decide whether to stay or leave the shore. Then you came, not with thunder, not with fireworks, but with a quiet light that reached into places inside me I did not even know were dark. You did not ask for permission to heal me. You simply existed, and my broken pieces began remembering what it felt like to be whole. Loving you means choosing you every morning before the sun rises. It means your name is the first whisper my heart forms, even before my lips move. It means when the world grows loud, your memory is my silence. It means that in crowded rooms, I still look for you, as if my eyes are trained only to recognize home, and I never regret loving you, even on days when we misunderstand each other, when words tangle themselves into knots, and pride tries to build small walls. My love does not shrink. It does not pack its bags. It does not threaten to leave. It stands there, steady, certain, because loving you was not an accident. It was not a temporary emotion, sparked by convenience or loneliness. It was a decision carved deep into the bones of who I am. Loving you means I found the courage to be seen. You have seen me when I was strong, but more importantly, you have seen me when I was not. You have seen the tiredness in my eyes when the world felt heavy. You have heard the quiet in my voice when I didn't know how to explain my pain. And you did not run. You stayed. Do you know how rare that is? To stay, to remain when things are imperfect, to choose someone not just for their sunshine, but for their storms too. You stayed, and in your staying, you taught me what love truly means. Loving you means I have learned patience. It means I have learned that love is not just passion. It is understanding. It is forgiveness. It is choosing softness when anger would be easier. It is holding hands after disagreements. It is saying, I'm sorry, even when ego begs to win. It is realizing that winning an argument is nothing if it costs the peace of your heart. I never regret loving you, because loving you has made me better. It has made me kinder, more careful with words, more aware of how fragile a human heart can be. It has made me brave enough to imagine a future where I am not alone. Loving you means dreaming in plural. It means when I think about tomorrow, I do not see a single shadow walking ahead. I see two, yours and mine, side by side, stretching into the horizon. It means I imagine small things, shared cups of tea on quiet mornings, your laughter filling rooms that once echoed with emptiness, our hands brushing as we move through ordinary days that somehow feel extraordinary because we are together. I never regret loving you, because even the pain of missing you is proof that my heart is alive. If loving you means waiting, I will wait. If loving you means fighting for us when the world doubts us, I will fight. If loving you means standing firm when distance tries to test us, I will stand like a mountain that refuses to bow to the wind. You are not just someone I love. You are the best decision my soul ever whispered yes to. There were easier paths, I am sure, paths without vulnerability, paths without risk, paths where I could have kept my heart locked behind careful walls. But what kind of life would that have been? A safe one, perhaps, but empty. Loving you means I chose depth over safety. I chose truth over convenience. I chose connection over fear, and I would choose you again in every lifetime, in every universe, in every version of reality, where my soul is given the chance to recognize yours. I never regret loving you, because you are not just a chapter in my story. You are the meaning between the lines. You are the reason my ordinary days feel like poetry. You are the calm in my chaos, the warmth in my coldest nights. Even when we are apart, there is an invisible thread tying my heart to yours. I feel it when something beautiful happens, and you are the first person I want to tell. I feel it when something hurts, and I wish your arms were around me. Loving you means my heart has found its direction. And no, I never regret loving you. Not when the world is kind. Not when it is cruel. Not when we laugh until our sides hurt. Not when we sit in silence and simply breathe the same air. Because loving you has been the most honest thing I have ever done. If one day time writes silver into our hair and soft lines into our faces, I hope we look at each other and smile at all we survived. At every misunderstanding, we turned into understanding. At every distance, we turned into closeness. At every fear, we turned into faith. Loving you means building something that does not break at the first sign of pressure.